Welcome back, welcome back. Um, About to talk a little crazy. So, if you're a black woman that doesn't want to hear about a black man gawking over other races, I suggest you hit the bricks. But don't worry, I love y'all too. You know what I mean? I'm around all Spanish people, so I gotta appreciate the artwork that's around. Now let's get.
You know our love would be tragic, so you don't pay it, no mind. We live in no lies. Hey, hey, you're my favorite kind of night.
To this assassination of my own character, damn near. Yo, what the fuck in God's name is going on where Spanish women literally have the sexiest bodies in the world? Like, when you really think about it, all women have every single shape there is. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All women have very attractive looking women.
Facts.
So, you know, it's not like I'm being biased and saying they're the only ones, you know what I mean? No. But since I'm here and since, I've been around other nations of people, like I've been around where it's all white people, and never have I seen.
We live in America, and we live in a time where we actually get to see everybody or live next to people. So no matter how much people, you can't. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And we get a chance to look at everything now.
So much beauty in my life. Did I see a lot of good looking bodies? Did I see good faces? Yeah, but we're shaped different. Like a lot of white women, they have their top heavy. Yous are more yous are not filled out like black and Spanish women. Yous are now, but you gotta go to the gym for that. You gotta go get a butt plant, or you.
Or, as time goes on, food, workout routines, and all that, fads, now more women go towards that look. Before, it wasn't cool. When I was growing up was when that was dying, when that was becoming a thing, you know? Where where they would make fun of us. Ew, you got a big butt. Ew, your lips. Ew. Ew. Now they're like, I gotta go to that doctor and go get that shit. I gotta go work out and do them dips. I gotta go shake my fucking ass and do twerk for fucking. I realize they're nasty dances and all that shit they do. That's why they have the fucking. Yeah, because our culture. The things we do give us our fucking shape. We all don't do the same things. Just look at the dances alone. You go further back in history, you'll notice that our dances were not similar anymore. We got people just standing up straight, kicking their legs out. And then we got people doing fucking backflips, all of this fucking crazy shit. Then we got people damn near breakdancing on the floor. Then we got people that just do a little shake. Then we got other people that do a little this and do a little that. Get it? So, when I say these things, I'm sure people will get upset. But I don't care. You should understand.
You have to do something. They are just that. I see so many Spanish women out here, and it's fucking crazy. It blows my mind because there's not an age group. It can be from a young woman to a 50 to 60-year-old grandma, and her body is like, oh my god. Like, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, I ain't never had to say that so many times, except when I was in Florida.
I've never had. I literally had to make a video where I had to say, "Yo, somebody come get your grandmother, yo, bro. Tell your grandmas to start putting clothes on." From behind, you're thinking it's a young woman. Then hey, excuse me, and they turn around, somebody's fucking grandmother. You're like, yo, I'm sorry. Where's the next bus stop? It's fucking ridiculous.
Like when I was in Florida was the peak of beauty that I've seen in America. Not saying that there are more beautiful women in other places, but when you go to a place that
I'm sure California's crazy.
most beautiful women want to go
Never been
to
there.
because of the weather and the rich people down there. And then Florida's a state where all of New Jersey and all New York, anyone up north, everyone knows real gangsters, real workers retire and go to Miami, nigga. Period. Everyone knows that. And if you ain't got Miami money, you got Orlando money. If you ain't got Orlando money, well then you got what's that shit? The Fort Dixon money, whatever the fuck it's called down there. The point being, everyone knows.
It was crazy. I forget who it was. I just met a woman recently when I was at work, and she was telling me how she lived down in Florida recently. And unfortunately, she moved down there for a fucking guy. And she had a great life up here, but, had a kid with a guy. Didn't stay with him. Got her life together. Did all these amazing things. Had the fort. Everything. All she needed was a king. Believed he was a king. Went to him like a goofy, dumb fuck. And gave her life up here. Lost. And went down there. Had to rebuild. And rebuild just for this fucking dummy to fuck it up anyway. I was like, yo, dudes are so stupid. Like, what the fuck is wrong with niggas? Like, goofies. But because she said Florida, I got to say I lived in Florida. And that's how, like, we even started talking and shit. And it was just really crazy to meet somebody that, shared similar experience. Because I had a similar experience like that, but I didn't go to Florida. I went to, I believe, North Carolina. Sucks when you gotta start all over.
Most people don't like living up north, the cold, so we moved down there. That's why I chose to want to go down there, because I said, I already heard all the good stories about it, but when I went there, I was not ready. When I say Florida grew me up on a level of seeing women and like gawking, like, oh my god, like out there, you can't even do that, because you're gonna do it, you know what I mean? Even if you're a man that holds it in, every 5 seconds, anywhere you are, you're gonna see the baddest bodies, some of the baddest faces, and they're nice. They actually say hi to you and shit. You ever have one of the most attractive fucking women you ever seen in your life? You'll literally do whatever she says. And, anywhere else in the world, you can't even get her to say hi to you. She won't even acknowledge you. She might say, hi, and then walk. Them women out there, I say hi, they fucking stop, talk to you. I'm like, and then.
And black women, my own women, have the fucking audacity or nerve to be like, why do I need to smile at you for? What are you talking about? Because who's coming to get you? The baddest of other women say hi to your men. And just to be a normal human being. Energy exchange. Hi. Oh, hey, you noticed me? Hi. Oh, you got similar things? All right, good. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. We say hi to you again. Yous are on some, why should I say hi to you? Well, I feel you. You continue on doing your thing.
Just go on about their business. So that was a blessing.
And then videos like this come out of your man appreciating other women. Oh well, we would appreciate you too, but you ain't being nice. Like I said at the beginning of the video, yous are pretty too.
That was definitely a blessing in disguise.
Can I get a high? No, I can't.
But back to the subject, like, I just seen this Spanish sound horns.
We get the ilk.
And when
what
I say majority of their bodies,
ilk.
Not majority, but you...
Ilk! A dusty. Why he staring? Because you're one of the most beautiful black women I've ever seen in my life. There are probably others, but I only seen you. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking stare at you and hope that my memory banks can hold that in and be like, yo, you seen one of the most beautiful black women in the world and she's not famous. You're never gonna see her again. Ever. Do people even know she exists? What the fuck is You get it? Yous don't even realize your men look at yous like that. Yous are fucking dumb.
You'll see a lot of um bottom thick women like me. I like that.
Hell
So
yeah.
you know, me being around this type of environment, it's like being a fucking kid at a candy store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pick anything out, but hey, what's wrong with seeing the best shit you like?
Hey.
And then
And that's why they call it eye candy. You know? And then, match with the Lord and him telling me, put your dick up. It's a great way to really learn. That's why I see what my father's doing. He said, "Oh, you want to go back to work for me? All right, you're gonna work for me, but I'm also gonna put you in an environment where yeah, there you go, motherfucker. Now handle yourself, control yourself." I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? The mission's hard enough. Goddamn, you got me working for you and fighting sins, and you got me here with this bullshit. You could have put me back in the mountains. Goddamn it, something. Goddamn.
like I say about the butterface, like there's some of the women out here that their bodies are like 12s. Their bodies are fucking 12, bro, and their face is like a 4, 5, 6, and
7.
you know, I see a lot of those women married with children, or maybe not married, but they got children and a husband walking around with them. You know what I mean? And that changed a lot of how I look at things when it comes to what you want. You know what I mean? I believe men should start sound the horns, being more realistic. You know what I mean? When you choose, all men are gonna choose a woman we like physically. You know what I mean? We all like different women, so it varies. But what I realized is, some men, maybe not all of you, maybe you could do that. You could pick everything, you big baller type, big dick energy, and you just get what you want. But I realize majority of us other men, we need to really start realizing, like, listen, man, I gotta realize my level, and if I get with a woman that looks like this, will she cheat? Will I be able to sustain her, sexually and mentally? Because physically, men fall off eventually, and if you can get your wife to respect you, she doesn't give a fuck, you know what I mean? She cares.
Because she knows she gonna fall off.
If you do things. Now, as I, just walk the streets, it's just so amazing, like, I ain't even gonna talk crazy, but these are some of the greatest looking bodies I've ever seen in my life, like, and it makes me think, why do they, like, you know what I mean? Like, majority of them. And I'm starting to see the difference in the races of Latin people, like the real small ones, and then the Puerto Rican women are like more taller and more buffed out on the body. Colombians buffed out on the body, but they're short. Like, I'm starting to see like these little differences that literally you don't have to be like, oh, she's definitely Puerto Rican. No, she's not.
it feels good to not, because when you mistake someone's ethnicity, that bothers them. And I can understand why. Like, the black thing, we all get lumped together. So, I understand when somebody, you have a name. You come from somewhere and you want you represent that. It's not like you're trying to be an asshole. You're like, no, don't call me them. I'm not that. I'm this.
Nah, she's not tall, she doesn't have no type of body, and she got a Chinese looking face, nigga. She is not motherfucking Dominican, she's not Puerto Rican, she's not Colombian, she's one of them Venezuelan type, you know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to see the dominant,
Features.
I don't want to say the dominant ones, but they really are, because when you think of Spanish people, you don't think of Venezuela running shit. You know what I mean? They run their shit where they at, but, you know.
Most Americans just started hearing that word. They don't even know where Venezuela is. If that shit ain't been in the movie, most people are like, huh? You know what I mean? Like, that's anywhere in the world.
I mean, when you think of the big heavy hitters, Colombia, fucking Puerto Rico, and
Yeah.
all of that shit, you know what I mean? Those are the names that are most known, obviously. You come to an American and say one of those Peru shits, or Peruvian women too. Oh my God, I keep meeting Peruvian women, and their women, they don't always have like the thick bodies, but they have some of the most beautiful fucking faces I've ever seen, and then their eye colors, and then just like very
Different.
oriental, you know? Like,
It's very strange to see, you know, a fad take such hold on large groups of people. Because, like I said, being able to be pushed around so much, I see the people that don't get hooked to the fads and they choose certain people for certain things. And that's it. They're not wasting time like I gotta keep looking for the better than this and better others. I gotta get a perfect woman or with perfect everything, a perfect man with it, and it's like, yo, well, you'll be looking forever.
you know, like back in the day, the Bering Strait, they said Orientals came over here, but that's bullshit because how did you get brown? But you niggas is over there and you're still fucking white. Fuck out of here. You mean niggas? Niggas came over there. And, you know, maybe, I don't know really the story. All I do know is a black man and
Quick history lesson. When did people be able to leave one place, go to another place, and then transform into a whole nother people? Nah, dog, it's not how that happens. People look similar, but they're not exact because somebody had sex with somebody else. That's how people be looking the same, but ain't the same people. Ain't nobody beef for that shit.
Latina looking type person because you just got to go back to an original forefather. You can't get away from that.
Everybody does.
So I would think in my mind, if I sleep with a certain looking Latina, and since I have chinky eyes and long lashes, and the kid's gonna come out looking Asian black. I'm not beat. If I go have sex with a fucking Asian chick, I guarantee that kid look the same. A little different, but a little mostly the same. Because I'm not beat.
All I gotta do is find an Asian that a Spanish woman that looks Asian. She has the real chinky eyes and blah blah blah, but she's not. She's Spanish, And then, you know how having a baby works. The baby takes what you have and what they have, and since both of us may have, chinky long eyes, well then the baby might have that. You get it? Quick science fact. For those that's for my viewers. For all you that are here just to hear me probably disrespect Latin women and talk real sexual and all that. Well, this is what you get. This ain't the other niggas channel. This GMB TV.
For that shit, y'all can let these stupid fucks tell y'all whatever. Nigga, facial features, your bone structure, your hair, these are genetic things how you can figure out who the fuck is who. You niggas will let these niggas put a name on you and say, nah, you're not black, you just got a nigga's nose and an afro. Your great-great-grandfather wasn't a black man. You just literally have the most dominant black features. A nigger nose, you got that nigger's complexion, and you got a fucking afro, but nah, you're not a nigger. Yeah, you are. You have more nigger in you than anything else.
Dog.
You know what I mean? Like, cause when you look at the majority of Latinos or Spaniards, all their hair is straight. So any Spaniard, Latino, Dominican, if you have an afro, you got nigga in your family. There's a nigga somewhere along that family tree line, and it's a man. That's what my daddy said. Whatever nutsack you come out of, that's who you are. And see, well, I'm getting a little off of my topic. I don't want to go.
Damn, this shit had to die.